As you can see, I have UNC and white cement at home. So no, I will not be buying those shoes. Now get it, trust me, I understand that really doesn't apply to the Reimagined UNC 1 because that already dropped in. There are a lot of mixed reviews and feelings about that shoe. We're going back to the fact that a lot of you can't understand why people don't want an OG. They could just not want it. And I need you all to make peace with that, okay? Like, I'm not sure if on your obituary you'll list, I bought every single Jordan that Michael Jordan himself wore in competition in the NBA. I don't know if you intend to have that placed again in your last words and wishes, but I would think not. So the personality of, hey, I have every single retro that he ever wore, it just seems a little weird, especially past a certain age. It really does. Like, if it's for you, love it. It's not going to be for everyone, okay? Some people don't give one shoe two shits that he wore the shoe. That doesn't mean they feel like it is mandatory that they have it in their collection. And beloved, it is okay. You will get through it. Some of you, I guess, I don't know, maybe you won't. But we know that the Reimagined UNC 1, that was the talk of the last weekend for it to drop. That was not my focus in any way, shape, or form. You guys already know it was the Asia Wilson A1, and I am working on that video. I don't know if this video will drop before the full how I choose to style it. I just don't know. It's a lot going on. I don't know. But I just wanted to go ahead and just talk real quick about these two shoes because, yes, the Air Jordan 4 white cement, we know that is one of the most anticipated sneakers to drop in 2025, and I do my best not to like just throw that around because there are some pairs where there's just hype around it, but it's not as if like it was truly something people were waiting around for. But no, people have been saving their coins, they've been passing on releases just for the opportunity to get that shoe. Again, when it came to the UNC Reimagined 1, I really am that I have this at home. Now, not the older pair, right? Not the 2015, even though that sat also when it dropped. No, I am blessed and fortunate enough to actually have the off-white Air Jordan 1 UNC. As you guys can see here in hand, I was really lucky when this dropped for my account to have access. Easy peasy checkout. There was no problem for me. And I've worn this a few times. I don't run it into the ground. Absolutely not, because I would never, ever want to pay, nor would I pay what the resale is on this shoe. But I had no reason to want the Reimagined 1. This is giving me everything I want. Now, I know that the entire controversy was around the yellowing of the midsole because people feel that Jordan Brand is just doing that far too often. And I'm not mad at people for not wanting that. I totally understand it. Some were like, well, that means you're just not really a fan of the shoe. No, it means as a consumer, you know what you want and you're spending your money on it. So I'm not mad at you for not wanting to spend your money on something you don't like about the shoe. Some will see an element on a shoe and know that they don't actually like it, but they will still buy it. Make it make sense. Because if it's truly a deal breaker for you, then just don't buy the shoe. Like, you can go without it, but it's the have and the have-nots, and I just gotta have it. And I don't know, I need to 100% love the shoe. I really do at this stage in life. So yeah, I have the off-white one, which means I was not interested whatsoever in the Reimagined 1. Now, when it comes to pricing really quick, let's just talk pricing. Because I felt this for a while. The prices that we see, the discounts that we see within the first 30 days on Air Jordan retro models, more specifically the Air Jordan 1, I stand by this. That was the actual price that Jordan should have priced the shoe. That was the actual price that should have been listed for MSRP. If within 30 days you're already discounting that shoe down from 180, let's say, to 160, even 150, depending on what the coupons are for some of these retailers, that was the price you probably should have put the shoe, right? Like, I really do have this theory that if they kept a Jordan 1 at a 160, more of them would sell. That $20 isn't the end-all be-all, but I truly feel as if they price these shoes a little bit lower, they would sell better. And that actually carries over to other models like the Air Jordan 4 and the Air Jordan 3. And we know that for the White Cement 4, that's creeping up. It's $225. Now, that's nothing to scoff at because listen, it's not chump change, okay? And I've seen people say, you know, for what I'm paying, I actually want the leather to be really good. I know there's a discrepancy going on right now. Is it good leather? Is it bad leather? Listen, I know one thing that I've noticed when looking at the comparisons is that there is like far more space when it comes to like the wing placement on the shoe versus where it is. So mind you also, this is the 2012 pair, okay? This is a grade school. This is a 2012 pair. I also lack all patience now with a lot of people that just randomly come on videos and comment things that are ridiculous, right? So in a reel here up on YouTube, just fun little story. I have the Real Up. I have on the Asia Wilson MVP Playa Society long sleeve white tee, right? The same one I wore in the vlog to pick up my pink aura. I have on gray and white pants, I'm pretty sure. And then I threw on the white cement 4, right? 2012 pair. There was someone that really said that's fake. Beloved, if you can't differentiate a men's from a grade school, just say you don't know enough about sneakers. Just say you don't know what you think you know about sneakers, okay? Because this is just a 2012 pair. It's just a 2012 grade school pair. That's it. Now, you can see pristine condition, okay? Still, like, look at that. This is also another reason I just myself wouldn't justify it, because I don't wear this enough for me to be like, yeah, let me go spend more money. Because here's the thing. I wouldn't even want to spend it on the grade school pair, which leads me to my next thing. I think there are models that I'm actually, possibly, it's highly probable, I don't know that I would actually buy again, okay? The Air Jordan 4 being one of them. Not because I don't love the design. I think it's a great design. That is not a model, and I can be honest with myself, that I want to wear all damn day. Not unless it's the off-white 4, the women's 4, the sale pair. Unless it's that, I don't want this shoe on my foot all day. I don't. I wore Jordan 1 lows without swapping the insole to the mall the other day when my mom was here to visit. I deeply regretted wearing those over the New Balances I had on earlier that day. Okay, so my preferences, my tolerance for certain things have changed. And knowing that I don't even want to be in an Air Jordan 4 all day, like this is I intend to just sit and look good when I wear a Jordan 4 now. Don't ask me to go anywhere and it requires walking and I'm going to wear this. It's not happening, okay? So knowing that the Air Jordan 4 isn't even something that, again, I can just see myself buying again, clearly I wouldn't buy the white cement 4. So I am wishing you all luck. I've already had the discussion on this channel about hopefully the QC is good and it works, because if it doesn't, we're going to hear a lot of complaining, but also people are still going to buy it, right? I've literally seen comments where people say, the leather looks questionable. Wow, they couldn't just give us good leather, but I really don't like that, but I'm still going to buy it. So this is also why brands can continue to get away with the things they get away with. And I'm not saying they're getting away with anything here, but in the sense that you complain, but you still buy. So you're still talking with your dollar. If you really want to talk and you really want something to change, then you would absolutely need to not spend on it. And then we might see some change, okay? But I have the 2012 pair. I see no reason for me, personally, to get the 2025. And so I will not. I am really, again, wishing you all the best. But yeah, I have this at home, and I know some people are just, like, shocked, okay? Their flabbers are gasted that the UNC Reimagined 1 is still sitting. Like, you can go right now onto Nike's website. You can go onto the sneakers app. Still sitting, okay? I also find it hilarious that they have that that RM there. That is really giving we have UNC at home, but I really do. So go ahead and comment your thoughts below. Did you go after the UNC one, or are you actually being, I think, smart like a lot of consumers, and are you waiting until it inevitably goes on sale, because that's exactly what will happen? Or are you more interested in just picking up the white cement 4, starting your summer off great with that pair, and not really worrying about anything else, all right? My intention is to try to get the OG Pearl, the additional colorway that's coming out on May 15th. Don't know, again, when this is dropping, so just know I do intend to try to get that. I don't think I'm vlogging it. Hopefully I'll just be able to pick it up and do a video and give you my thoughts on it. So I really appreciate you tuning into this video. Please be sure to check out my recent videos, because yeah, I am really concerned when I see the crash outs that we all probably used to look like that. Some of you might still look like that. Anyway, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.